We start with politics, and the national chairman of the opposition New Patriotic Party, Paul Afoko, says despite the current cracks in the party, the NPP is poised to win the general elections in 2016.
Well, the New Patriotic Party has over the last few months been bedeviled with issues that threaten the unity of the party, with some political analysts predicting defeat for the party if the current situation is not remedied. But Mr. Afoko says the party still continues to pursue other agenda that will see the party come into power in 2017. He was speaking at the launch of the new electronic membership card for the party.
Oh, the party has lots of needs, but we are versatile enough to handle all of them. So that is it. Oh, you mean when we face challenges, we therefore have to stop operating? We have to stop working? No. If you face a challenge, I bet you in your own home, all of you, your viewers, your listeners, you face multiple challenges in your homes every day. It doesn't mean that because you face multiple challenges, everything else should stop, so that you can deal with one challenge at a time. I mean, fortunately, my children are grown up now. I don't have to pay school fees. But when I had to pay fees and deal with hospital bills, and deal with water bills, and deal with electricity bill, and deal with gas bills, I had to deal with all of them. So if the party faces challenges, the party deals with all the challenges. Even though we face challenges, we still have to come up with solutions.
So this is not a mask?
No, it's not a mask. This is a genuine work we are doing, a genuine piece of work we are doing. And we intend to continue to do more. We face lots of challenges every day. For example, we will soon go on a membership drive, and that falls under the purview of the General Secretary and the national organizer. Once they start doing that, is it a mask? No. This is what a political party does. We're not putting up masks.
And the newly introduced electronic card, according to the NPP, will help the party raise funds to support party projects.
The card is your personal property. You load the card with your 1 CD, and then you transfer the 1 CD to the party's bank account. And we believe it is going to remain the same account at Ghana Commercial Bank. So you give us 1 CD, we get 1 CD. It will help us in our effort to fight and win the next general election. It's so transparent that there can be no cheating, because the money is yours. The card, as you hold that card, if you put 1 CD in that card, it is your 1 CD. It will not leave you until you say, I want you to, you give instructions that you want the 1 CD to either go to the party's account in Ghana Commercial Bank, or you are going to pay your water bill, electricity bill, your DSTV bill. The party automatically has become a merchant.
And the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Nana Adodankwe Kufado, has visited the young man who lost one eye in last week's clashes between the police and demonstrators, demanding a new voters register. Well,
Nana Ado commended what he described as Justice Ajakuma's sacrifice. The NPP flag bearer said the 36-year-old trader's name will someday be mentioned among the names of Ghanaian freedom fighters and Democrats. Later, in an interview with Joy News, Justice Ajakuma spoke of his determination to join the next demonstration to demand for a new voters register.
I joined demonstration because of our need peaceful election 2016. Because of that, I joined that demonstration. I think that if they give us new register, it will help us for 2016.
Why do you think we need a new register?
I think that if the new register comes, so if the political parties or if the result, if the vote finish, then the result come. If you win, you lose, you know that I win, I lose. But if so, they say there are something there inside the register, some things are not good, so they for change it. Because of that, I mean myself, I follow that people that the thing who they inside the register, no, they forgive us new register. Because of that, I follow them.
What exactly did the doctors tell you?
The doctors tell me that I can't see with my eyes again. My left eye, I can't see with that eye again.
Justice, tell me, how does all this make you feel? How do you feel? Do you regret ever joining the demonstration that day?
Oh, I joined the demonstration like we are going to present a peaceful petition. Before it happened like this, I take it like that, but it's painful that the police people, how they started shoot this thing, like it can't be like that. So only that thing who pay me. So me, my painful all go to the police people.
So the Akufo-Addo came here to see you, to visit you. What does this visit mean to you?
Oh, I feel great for that. Say a big man I'll never see before come to me because of loss. I lost or I use my strength that they for do something for Ghanaians. If everybody forget peace, then he hear that matter, then he come visit me. I thank the man very well.
What did he tell you? What did he give you?
Oh, he gave me a courage that this type of people we need in this thing. If like something to you for that means you force for the as a Ghanaian for force for Ghanaians. So I'm forcing for Ghanaians. I'm not forcing for me alone. So he gave me some advice before he left here.
But your medical bills, is he taking care of that? Did he give you some money to support you?
Yeah, he support me a lot. That one day I can't tell for public. So I thank him very much for that.
So they'll be demonstrating again. Will you join them?
Oh, if that's what I'm talking that, I'll join them. Because that day we are going, they don't get our petition. So I still follow them. They should go and present the petition to them.
So you still join them?
Yeah, they should go and present the petition to them. Then they should accept it. Say this and this we want 2016. So I need only the things I need that for change the register. That's all.
Amazing. Well, inmates at the Ho Central Prisons are battling with scabies, an itchy and highly contagious skin disease. This was revealed at a free medical screening exercise conducted by a team of medical officers at the Reformation facility as part of the National Volunteers Day celebration.
Scabies is caused by an infestation by the itch mite Scapia that thrives in unhygienic conditions. And head of Ho Polyclinic, Dr. Mary Ayiram Ashinyo, led a team of medical staff that conducted a health screening. According to her, the skin disease that has hit the inmate as well as other health issues are very serious and hence need some special attention.
And the Akachi North District Director of Health Service, Dr. Atani Delali, who was part of the medical team, urged all stakeholders to be concerned about the scabies situation in all prison facilities. The medical team is in talks with the prison authorities to arrange periodic medical screening for the inmates.
Well, we'll have to go back to politics because less than half of the registered political parties in the country made the deadline for the submission of proposals for a new voters register.
Well, political parties had until close of day Tuesday to submit a detailed report on their positions on the matter. The ruling NDC has, however, made a formal proposal to the Electoral Commission against a new voters register for the 2016 general elections.
Today being the final day, it is premature for me to give any detail regarding how many political parties, how many civil society organizations have submitted their proposal to the Electoral Commission. Let us wait for the day to end and then we can take it up from there. But let me say that today being the final day, we just want to believe that all those who have proposals, on the current voters register will do so by the close of day today.
Once you receive the proposals today, what next?
At the last IPAC meeting, there was some kind of interaction with the media, chaired by the chair of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Charlotte Osei, and she indicated that the Electoral Commission would have a forum, some kind of forum to have some kind of interaction with all the regarding the proposals, after which a final decision will be taken by the Electoral Commission on the matter.
There are also criticisms that the EC could have been proactive, you know, in dealing with some of the key issues that the political parties are raising. What is your response to that?
Let me say that the Electoral Commission operates an open door policy. Views may be different, but the law is there for us all. And the Electoral Commission has taken a step towards addressing some issues.
We know that the two sides, NDC and PP, both have taken entrenched positions. One says we want a new one says the old one is good. How is the EC going to ensure that the decision you come out with becomes acceptable for both sides?
Once again, I wouldn't be in the position, I'm not in the position to tell you which side the Electoral Commission would take. Let me for now say that we are waiting to receive all the proposals by close of day today, and we'll take it up from there.
For you. And investigations are to be conducted into the structural integrity of one of the main branches of the Melcom superstore here in Accra, and that will also give us a lot more indication as this follows reports of cracks in the building housing the North Industrial Area branch of the supermarket, raising alarm among customers.
Well, city authorities appear to have taken the concern seriously because a branch of the store collapsed 3 years ago. As Latif Idris reports, the mayor of Accra went to the store on Tuesday to assess the situation for himself.
So I'm currently here at Melcom Plus in North Kaneshi. Now, this very place has been in the news lately for the bad reasons, being that there are cracks in the building here. This morning, the mayor of Accra, Alfred Okovandapoy, was here briefly to inspect the structure. Now, we want to take viewers through the structure here and explain what the perceived cracks are. Now, if you look at my right, there are single pillars. I can count about 3 single pillars here, as you can see in the background. Now, then we move in slowly to this place where we can find double pillars, if you like. We have POP and bitumen that are used to cover the holes to make for easy plastering and painting as well. I have a structural engineer here. Now he's going to walk us through the process.
It is part of engineering works. It is done during the design. When the building is long or has different shapes or have different heights, you create a joint so that in case of earth movement, like earthquake, one part will move separately so that will not affect the other side. We know that in building, there could also be deformation in the ground, like settlement. So when the building is settling, it must settle in parts. If the crack was in the column is what is carrying the structure, that is where you have a cause of alarm. But where you have definitely designed the structure so that in case of any movement, the structure can move separately, there is no cause of alarm.
Well, you know, I have over the weekend received several text messages and WhatsApps giving me the picture as is indicated in this building, suggesting that there was a structural defect, cracks and all that. So in the interest of public safety, you know, this morning on my runs on duties, I decided to stop by here so I can verify things for myself. We will do a thorough technical inspection. So I have ordered that we should have a joint technical team from Melcom and from AMA. And then they will come in. We will also bring in an independent consultant, structural engineer, to also do a further work.
It comes out that it is a defect in the structure. Are we likely to see a closure of the place?
Well, you know, we cannot compromise public safety. And so if we find out that it is something that will endure the public safety and the safety of the owners and the staff, that one we cannot compromise on that.
Leaders of slum dwellers are blaming the Accra Metropolitan Assembly for the situation at Ofadama.
Well, Secretary of the Slum Union of Ghana says the AMA did not honor its parts of the bargain to protect the space with a fence, making it easy for the people to start rebuilding in the area. Here's Abdallah Hassan Ibn speaking with Gifty Ando Apia on the Pulse.
We met the last time when we surprised us on one Saturday morning, demolishing, arresting, and throwing tear gas and rubber bullets at everybody there. Later we met and we agreed that such a thing would not happen again. But the place that has been demolished, he wants to do work there, according to him. He wants to work there. And we agreed with him that if he wants to work there, then there's a need for us to protect the space so that nobody will build there again. But we also told him that we need his help because he has the authority. We need his help to protect the space. And the help we need from him is this: he should come and start the work. So long as he's working, nobody will be able to go and sit there. He agreed. We even agreed that he will come and fence the area. So if it is fenced, we will take care of the fence so that nobody breaks down the fence. And that will be easier than trying to take care of land. That never happened. They didn't come to do the fence. And the work, if your reporter was there, he would tell you. They came around, they started the work for some number of days, and they abandoned the work. And even after they abandoned it, they never showed up again until we heard in the news that they said they have finished the work and they have even returned the equipment to the Ministry of Works and Housing. Meanwhile, if you go there, you can see that the place is still choked. If it rains today, like it did on June 3rd, we will see another flood because that thing is still choked. It was never desilted.
Some residents of Old Ningo are losing their homes and businesses to sea erosion.
The destruction has become life-threatening as the strong tides from the sea intensify daily. MFA Ewenam Atiamo Eli, who visited the area, reports some have had to desert their homes.
The people of Old Ningo are mostly fisher folks. This is as a result of their strategic location along the coast. Even though it is their major source of livelihood, the sea has lately become a threat to their existence. Homes, social centers and businesses have been lost to the raging sea as it keeps extending its coverage area. Consequently, the entire town is gradually being submerged.
This is a clear evidence of the destructive nature of tidal waves here in Old Ningo. The exact place I'm standing used to be occupied by one of the chiefs of Old Ningo. Unfortunately, he's passed away and the place was taken over by his younger brother. But the waves pulled this structure down, and so he has to move back to town. Residents tell me the solution to the problem over the years, which they have been yearning for, has been a sea defense project, but this is never forthcoming.
Some residents who have their homes and businesses along the bank of the sea have been compelled to vacate these structures to save their lives. Rebecca lost her apartment to tidal waves about 6 months ago. She tells me she has had to move to town to rent a place. Rebecca says she's finding it difficult to pay her rent.
The tide wasn't this severe some time ago, but it just came strongly at once and destroyed our belongings. We initially managed to salvage some things, but it happened again and again. We had no choice but to leave here and rent a place in town. Some media houses were here to report on the incident, but we have not heard anything from them since.
Kabute also lives with his family in this 4-bedroom house. He tells me he's been having sleepless nights lately. He's scared of losing his house to the devastation of the sea. This, he says, prevents him from carrying out any further maintenance on the house.
From the look of things, we will all have to relocate from here. The destruction by the sea is too much, and there's very little we can do. We are pleading with government to construct the sea defense wall he promised us, so that we can live in peace.
Nene Kanatiapa is the chief of Old Ningo. He tells Joy News how his subjects have been dealing with a challenge.
When the erosion is coming out, many people have going to their relatives and they say Nigo down. Go down. So we are helping them. Even Nigos are one people. One people. You can see them like the families and so forth, but one people. So if your house are being taken by the sea, I think you can go to your family on the other side.
Others have also decided not to carry out any maintenance work on their houses because it will be of no relevance as they keep wearing out from the sea breeze. They hope government will fulfill its promise of constructing a sea defense wall to save their lives and property.
And that's it for the news for the morning.
Stay with us. We'll come back and tell you what other online portals are reporting. We know prominence would be the viewing of Anas's documentary at the conference center yesterday. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.